Hi everybody, thanks for watching. I should tell you I'm having some construction done right outside this door, so you may hear some noises. Just ignore all that and get a good workout with me, because this is a short video designed to help people who are having back pain. So we're going to do some good back strengthening and stretching. There's going to be 3 exercises that we are going to do and then go back and do them again. So I want you to do this video about 3 times a week. Do what you can and do not force anything. If I ask you to hold something for 30 seconds, maybe you can only do 10 seconds worth. That's okay, because next week or the following week, you'll be able to do it longer. I promise you will get stronger. So give it a try and follow along. Okay, first position we're doing, and we'll do everything. You try to do 30 seconds. I'll get the timer going. We're going to throw in a little bit of yoga, a little bit of other things. So let's bring it to what's called cow position. So you got your shoulders over your hands, and we got our the knees under. Let me just turn this a little bit. We got our knees under our hips. And what we're going to do is lift the left leg and the right arm. And then you just look down at the floor in front of you. And we try to hold that and just breathe normally. We're going to hold it for about 30 seconds. Good. Now try and keep your spine nice and long here. And try to keep that leg lifted up there and back. And the opposite arm is also raised. So try and keep that. It's tough, isn't it? It looks easier than it is. So maybe you have to rest halfway there, and that's okay. Because if you overdo it, you risk getting sore the next day, and that's not necessary. All right, let's take it now to the other side. So I'm lifting right leg and left arm. And these are the kind of exercises that help me strengthen my back. I had a couple back surgeries for herniated disc about 10 years ago. And guess what? I have no more pain just because I've been doing these exercises. But you have to work your way up to it. If you can hold for 30 seconds, that's really great. Specifically strengthening your back. And next, we're going to lie right down, belly down, and we're going to try skydiving. So you lift the elbows off the floor, bend the knees, and you try to lift the knees off the floor, even if they come up just a tiny bit. So I'm going to exaggerate. My knees are way up there, but you can just lift off a little bit and look at the floor in front of you. Breathe as much as you can with your belly on the floor. Shoulders are down your back. Hang in there. Rest. Woo! And then we're going to come on up and we're going to take what's called a staff pose. Again, this doesn't look like much, but give it a try. Legs out in front. I'm going to restart the timer. We got 30 seconds to go. The trick is to be an L-shaped body. So we're lifting up through the rib cage, and we got the legs out in front, nice and straight. Your hands can go on your legs for now, and just sit there. Now try not to lean back. A lot of people end up looking like this, and they don't even know it, because we're so used to being held up by a chair. So sit up tall and breathing. Can you hear the drilling noises in the background? I don't know if my microphone's picking it up or not. Okay, back to cow position. So we're back onto hands and knees. Get your back nice and straight. Let's lift left leg, right hand up and hold, and look down at the floor. Hang in there, about 30 seconds worth. It's this stuff where you hold a pose. It strengthens the back. And if you do this 3 times a week, I promise your back will get stronger. And you do it now before, and switch to the other side. Do it now while you're still young enough. So if you're only 50 or 60 or 70, you can still do this. Because by the time we're 90 or 95, it might be too late. Then we just get too weak. So do it while you're young. I'm telling you, you're young. Hold it up there. A little bit longer. Hang in there. Breathing. Inhale and exhale. And bring it all down. We go to our skydiver position. So come on down to the floor. And lift the elbows up, lift the knees up, and the feet, of course. And then look at the floor in front of you. Keep those shoulders away from your ears, just like you're skydiving through midair. Only we do have gravity pulling on us right now. Can you feel that? Your buns are squeezing. They have to squeeze in order to get the knees up. And rest. Come on up to the seated, and we do staff pose one more time. So we're up and seated, shoulders relaxed. Look straight ahead, which means lift your chin a little bit. Push your knees down to the floor. It activates the quadriceps. Hang in there. We're going to go through these 3 exercises one more time. Check in on your back, and you lift your rib cage up a little bit higher. Yeah, good. Back to cow position. Bring it on around. And let's lift the left leg up, right arm. Look down at the floor and breathe. I'm telling you, it doesn't take much. You just have to be consistent. You know, you do it 3 times a week for the next year, and you know you're going to get stronger. I hope you don't need me to tell you that. It's these simple things. Riding a bike, running, switch, all that stuff is great too, of course. But sometimes when you just stand still, like a bird dog here in this case, you get really strong. In this case, our backs are getting strong. Okay, hang in there. So this whole thing is what, going to take maybe 5 minutes, something like that? It's worth it. Breathe. Hang in there, and rest. Down to the floor with the belly. Lift the elbows, bend the knees, lift the knees off the floor. Stay there. Can you feel this whole entire back of yours working? Maybe you don't lift that high at first, and that's okay. And breathe. Good. Hang in there. We're almost done already. Stay there. Good. Last thing is just sitting up tall. Sounds easy enough, right? Legs out in front. Sitting up tall, deliberate, nice seating with an L-shaped body. If you have a mirror nearby, check to make sure you're not doing this. Up tall. 90-degree angle here. How you doing? I know, it's tiring a little bit, isn't it? Can you feel it? You don't need me to tell you which muscles you're working. And we're done, but now we got to just throw in a couple stretches. So all we're going to do is do an inhale and exhale and let the hands land wherever they land and just lean forward. Lift the chin a little bit. On your exhale, see if you can come forward a little bit more. So it's inhale, exhale. We're going to stay here for about a minute. So hang in there. Just let your muscles lengthen out. Inhale and exhale. If you have to bend your knees, that's okay. Because even with knees bent, you're still getting a stretch in your back, in your hips, and in your hamstrings. They all work together. Breathe. And one more time, inhale, exhale, melt. And slowly come up. Guess what? You're done. You just strengthened your back. Didn't take long, but do this 3 times a week, every other day. If you're really sore, then take an extra day off until you're not sore anymore. Thanks for doing this with me, and I'll see you soon.